Hello and welcome to Black Man Working. I'm your host, Leanna Davis. Black Man Working is a show that features hardworking black men here in the Mid-South area. Today's guest is Mr. Antonio Pickens. How are you today, Antonio?
I'm doing fine. About you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for being a guest.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yes, no problem. So if you don't mind, we're just going to jump straight into the show, okay?
Okay.
So tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm 27. I am a father of one. Her name is Aaliyah. I am an agent. I work for Success Realty, where I do property management. I am a leasing agent. So I do the whole nine.
So tell me about some of your past jobs.
Past jobs, I can remember my first job at the age of 16, McDonald's. Probably worked there like about 4 weeks. 4 weeks, got my paycheck, and I dipped because I got my first pair of Jordans. I wasn't wearing Jordans back then. So since then, I just moved on and on from jobs. My very last job before I got to the real estate was FedEx, actually. Was a team lead. Did it for about a few years, and then I let it go.
Okay, so if I remember clearly, you said that very first paycheck you went and bought a pair of Jordans.
I had to go get me a pair of Jordans.
You had never had any Jordans ever?
No.
And you quit after that?
Yeah, because I just said working is for me right now. But I mean, who knew that I would be continuing?
So what did they have you doing at McDonald's?
We always say flipping burgers.
Flipping burgers. So you weren't on the cleaning crew or the front counter or the drive-through. You were in the kitchen.
Mostly in the kitchen.
Okay. So about how many jobs would you say you've had?
I could say probably about 10 at the most. Probably about 10. Don't look good on a resume, but I'm just...
So, a lot of people, when they tell me the amount of jobs they've had, they're like 10, 15. Yeah. I've had 15 jobs.
Oh, wow.
And I've maintained 2 or 3 jobs at once. And so, it's nothing wrong with having a lot of jobs because it makes you diverse, that prepares you for the next job. Right. You take different skills from different jobs, so it's not that bad. So, out of the 10 jobs you had, what job did you have did you think, like, this is the one, this is what I should be doing, I love this?
Real estate.
What you do now?
What I do now, I mean, I enjoy it a lot. I never thought in a million years that I'd be a people person because of the personality that I have. But just when you just actually just sit and just talk to people and you get to meet new people, it just, it make you grow. You know what I mean? And I can see myself growing in this business. Okay. So that's the reason why I feel as if real estate will probably be it for me.
So how long have you been doing real estate?
It'll be going on almost 2 years. 2 years of service.
So I know that you have faced some challenges with coworkers, clients, tenants. Tell me about some of the challenges you faced at work.
Challenges? Oh, I can remember this one. I was at a tenant house and was actually doing the eviction with him. So when we were doing the eviction, I had one of my guys, he was actually a locksmith, that he was coming to change the locks. Just so happened that the tenants pulled up and the guy got upset, and I come to the policy, whenever something go on, make sure you call the office, call the police, first thing. Me, I'm from the hood, you know what I mean? So my first mindset, when you said this and then he actually pushed me after the door.
Oh wow.
So when you do things like that, it's like when you cross a line, I mean, you asking for trouble. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when that happened, I had to call my manager immediately because I just knew that dude, it was over for him. But just to save my job, I just said, let me call my manager. She told me just to drive off. Don't even come back to the office. Just go home for the day. Yeah. So, I mean, it happened.
So, you know, getting through that, other challenges that you've had, have you had that same thing happen again, or what?
No, I never had. That was the only encounter that I had with that. Other than that, no, I think everything went pretty smoothly with everything else and all the other tenants. I think they have a level of respect for me just as well as I have for them.
So what motivates you to get out and work?
Ooh, well, when you got a house you got a car, you got a child. You want to make sure you keep everything up because you don't want to get on child support, you don't want to get a big or you don't want to get your car So I say I get up just for the motivation. I have motivation to get up and get out and do what I need to do.
So bills, family, a certain lifestyle.
Right. Yeah, me, I love clothes. I love going shopping. So I know just to keep my habit, I have to go shop. I have to maintain the job.
Oh yes. Oh yes. No money, no clothes, no food, no anything. Right. So out of the 10 jobs that you had, have you ever been fired from a job?
Oh, yeah. I've been fired probably like 2-3 times.
Okay. Give me a little bit more about that experience, if you don't mind sharing.
I know the first one, I just wasn't coming to work. Every time they look up, Antonio called in again. Antonio called in again. Okay, this is it for Antonio. We gotta let him go. Second one, I remember I was probably like 20, and I was working in Newbury, and I called my man and told him I was sick. Didn't know that I was under the 30-day probation. And when I found out I was on the 30-day probation, they said, well, if you don't come in today, you can't come in. You can't come back.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't have some experience. Actually, the job that I'm at now, I actually got fired from.
Wow.
I got fired, but because of my work ethics and the person I was, it allowed for them to call me back.
Yes.
And so when they called me back, I've been changed ever since.
So no matter how much you like the job or how well or how bad you're doing, you want to try to do your best to make an impression so that you can get a call back.
Right.
I've had that happen to me actually on a couple of jobs and a couple of different experiences.
It feels good when you left that job.
It didn't feel good when I left, but it felt good when I got that call to come back because it was like, you know, I'm the best. You know you need me.
You don't need me.
Yeah, you go. Exactly. Oh, Tonio, this is going to be a great show. This is going to be great. We're going to have to take a break, everyone. We'll be right back on Black Man Working.
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Caring for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
I touched the ball before it went out, Coach. Come on, Alex. The ref did not call that. You gotta be kidding me, Alex. It's the championship game. Talk to him, Coach. I touched it. It's their ball. Come on, do it right. Don't foul them when they inbound. Team 1-3. 1-2-3. Let's go on, Alex. Sorry, Coach. Alex. Good call.
Sportsmanship. Pass it on.
Good. I touched the man.
They say I'm a bad kid.
Or a charity case. A troublemaker.
Worthless.
There are more than 3 million children in America's child protection and justice systems. Kids who have been abused, neglected, traumatized. Kids who act out. The worst cases you can imagine.
They say I'm messed up.
A drain on society.
Just a stupid mistake.
For their safety and others, some of these children have to be removed from their homes. Separated from their families, they're at the mercy of an overwhelmed system.
I don't think I'm a lost cause.
I'm just a kid.
Youth Villages believes that no child is a lost cause, not a single one, because a stable, loving family can help any child succeed. And we have an 80% success rate that proves doing whatever it takes for children is the only thing that works. If you agree, find out how you can help at youthvillages.org.
TTEN.
Welcome back to Black Man Working. I'm your host, Leanna Davis. Today's guest is Antonio Pickens. He is a property manager for For Success Realty. and he's been a great black man working. You know, Antonio, I asked you about some of your past jobs, and you know, what are you doing now, and what you spend your first paycheck on.
Right.
But now I'm about to get in your business.
Oh.
All right. We're going to talk about women in the workplace.
Okay.
So with more women in the workplace, do you find yourself being approached by women often?
Truthfully, no, not really. I think I always worked in the workplace as far as it's more men than women. Now that I'm in the real estate business, it's more, now I see women, but some approach me and some don't, but I don't feel as if I get approached a lot, especially not by the women that I work with. So, to answer that question, it's kind of tit-for-tat.
So some of your tenants that you go and do health and safety checks on, you know, tell me about how that experience goes when that lady following you through the house and talking to you about what you've been doing.
Well, I think I had one experience with a tenant, and yeah, she followed me through the house, and when I was just explaining to her this and that, she was just kept complimenting me on things. If I tell her, ma'am, you know, you got your walls, they need to be painted. You mean, you've been here for a long time, you got to paint the walls. She'd be like, oh, okay, you are so handsome. I'm like, well, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, you got your floor towel is messed up. And she was like, wow, okay, you got a girlfriend? So I was just like, man, we on a whole different thing than talking about me. But just to keep it professional, that's my thing, keep it professional.
So, have you ever dated a woman where you worked? I know it's a lot of women at FedEx and all these other places, McDonald's.
Truthfully, I dated several women in the workplace. Some were good relationships, some was bad relationships.
So I want to know about some of the bad experiences, and we can end on the good experiences. But give me some of your experience.
Some of the bad experiences, I thought I was a player. Talking to one girl on this end of the warehouse, and then on the other end of the warehouse, there was somebody else I was talking to as well. Come to find out, somebody right in the middle knew the both of them that I knew. Yeah. And it just started a whole lot of commotion. And when it started the commotion, you know, of course, all eyes were back on me. Yeah. Fingers pointed at me. So it was a bad experience because I feel as if I should have been a man and just, if I didn't like you, I should have just said, let me leave you alone so I could talk to her. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was going on months with this one. And I just started talking to this one. But you know how they say you always want your cake and eat it too. So, you know,
so were you a younger man?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I was most definitely young, right. Okay.
So tell me about, what do you think about black women? Because I'm a black woman and I works hard every day. Tell me what you think about black women making more money than black men.
I mean, hey, I'm working on the leadership of two women now that make more money than I do. So I love it. I mean, honestly, as far as relationship goes with me, I always feel that we need to have a 50-50 relationship. So if you bringing in the income just as well as I'm bringing in the income, we good.
It's income.
We gonna make it happen.
Right.
And so that's a team. So I'm big on women making more money than men. I mean, I don't see the problem with it.
So it's no intimidation or anything like that?
No, as long as I'm still bringing home the bacon, I'm good. So.
Okay. So you say you work under two women right now. Right. So tell me about black women in superior positions. So as a supervisor or a black woman in authority, having authority, do you feel, well, tell me how you feel about that. Like, is it a bad experience, good experience?
I say when I first started working under their names are actually Miss Deborah Williams and Cassandra Bell Warren. When I actually started working under them, it was kind of hard because I never been in this type of experience and worked on the women like this. And then, but honestly, over the time I've been there, it's grown me, and now I know more things that I didn't know working under a man. And that's kind of funny because working under a woman, you have to be very detailed when you going out to these properties, because they want to know every single thing that's going on. They have working under a man, you'll probably be like, oh man, they messed up the blind, man, they such and such and such. But when you're working with a woman, on the right hand wall, they just had marks, and they I mean, when I say they want to know everything, they want to know every detail about everything. So honestly, working under a woman, a superior woman, it's good. It's great, actually.
So it's I guess carved your work ethic and your working a little bit more.
Right.
It's more detailed.
Right.
Okay. Well, tell me how you feel about tattoos, because if we just met and I met you at the door.
Right.
What if I had a big skull tattoo right here in the middle of my chest?
My first impression would be like, why you want to get on camera with a skull tattoo on your chest? That's the first thing. And I don't think that the producer will even allow you to be on camera with a skull tattoo on your chest.
No.
So my first impression, I probably think this is all just a big joke.
Yeah.
And then I'm just doing it.
Have you ever been racially profiled or judged based on your tattoos or your appearance?
It's gonna be funny. Because I'm so dark, they tend not to see my tattoos.
Oh wow! Okay.
So people wouldn't know that I have tattoos unless I say, I just got a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
Because they were like, I didn't know you had them.
I guess I could see them because I'm
Yeah,
close.
because we're in the camera.
Yeah, we got the lights and everything. Okay.
Right. So, tattoos fine for me. Tattoos not a big deal.
They don't really define the person.
They really don't, unless you make them define you. So.
Okay. Well, Antonio, you seem like a pretty fair black man working. Pretty cool across the board. Yeah. We got to take another break though. We'll be right back on Black Man Working.
Patience. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
You! Oh! Your fault. You! My fault? Your fault. Your fault.
You're right.
What?
It's my fault.
What do you mean your fault?
Just the two of us. You're right, it's my fault.
We can make it if
maybe both of us?
Maybe just you.
Just the two of us.
TTEN.
So Antonio, what do you think made your bosses hire you?
Well, I can remember when I initially did the interview for him. I actually was on 2 interviews with him, and the first one I didn't get it because I had no experience, and I just think they saw the eager in me to come back after the person they did hire get fired. So when they seen that I really wanted this job, they brought me back in for a second interview, and they and I had the job. So I just think it was me wanting it so bad, and they seeing that I want this job so bad, and that I want to learn what they know, and I'm willing, they willing to teach me. I think that's really the reason why they brought me back.
Yeah, you have to be teachable. You have to allow people to show you the job and teach you the job. Otherwise, if you come in there like you know everything,
right,
you're gonna be out the door. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I would see myself having my own business, having my own real estate service, and having people working up under me. Actually, just being the boss. You know what I mean? Just getting where I would need to be, and actually doing it for my child. You know what I mean? So that's where I see myself in 5 years.
Okay. Well, Antonio, we're at the point in my show where I want you to get real personal with my viewers. I want you to look into the camera there, and it's some black men sitting at home that's trying to get out and work. They don't know where to start. They're discouraged. They don't know what to do. I want you to talk to my men at home and give them some words of encouragement.
I say, basically, first thing you have to do, you have to get up off the couch. You have to want to let go of that couch. You have to have that mindset that I'm going to get up, I'm going to do what I need to do to provide. If you're a father or whatever, a husband, and you know that you're down at the moment and you don't have what you need, and you know you really need this job, I say you need to get up my motivation every day is my child and everything that I have gained in working. So get up, do what you need to do, and I promise you, you'll succeed in everything that you want. You'll conquer. I promise you. I'm a strong believer in it.
Get up, get out. You have to try, and you will be successful. So, Antonio, we got a couple of men sitting at home that's like, I hear them. I've been out on a couple of interviews. You know, I went and they told me that they're gonna pay me $7.25, and I can't buy lunch. I can't even buy lunch with $7.25. I'm worth $19-20 an hour. So what would you say to the man that rejected a job? He doesn't have a job, and he rejected a job because they refused to give him more than he expected.
I say, first of all, you got to be smarter than that. If they're gonna start you off at $7.25, you got to understand there is a ladder that you have to climb to get from that $7.25 back up to that 19, wherever you started from. I promise you, I started from $7.25 working, and I worked my way up to where I am now. So I say don't reject a job because of the pay. So get yourself up and do what you need to do. The money don't always be there, I promise you.
Yeah, I like what you said. There's a ladder that you have to climb.
Right.
So you got to start at the first step of the ladder,
right,
and then you go up. I worked at McDonald's, and when I worked there, I got paid $5.50.
Right.
That's how they hired me, at $5.50. 6 months went by, I got $5.85. When I left there, I got $7.25. Minimum wage had went up. But if minimum wage didn't go up, I would still been at $5-6. So yeah, you do have to start somewhere, everyone. So do you feel pressure to perform better than any other race?
I don't necessarily think so. I think we all on the same level. You know, as far as the race thing, I don't think that I'm under pressure to perform higher or be right where they are. I feel that you gotta start from somewhere to get where you want to be. So no, I don't think so.
Who are some people that influenced you to get out and work, and just to work, period?
Got quite a few people. First starting off with my grandmother. She's no longer with me, but she was a very hard working lady. She did everything. She raised 3 sets of children.
Wow.
Done a lot for people in the community. Second, my foster parent, Fred Lee, done a lot. He also sheltered me. It kept me up under his wing, showed me a few things, and I was appreciative of that. I think I want to say my third is my cousin, Cameron Osborne. I honestly seen him work from Logan's and just fast food restaurant to now own his own club. Like, that's motivation for me. You know, you can start from here, but you can gain so much. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm big on. So yeah, I think that was.
So a lot of family, your immediate circle has really influenced you to get out. So what would make you quit your job or make you stop working? What situations? What amount of money would make you quit?
Being honest with you, nothing would make me stop quit my job.
So we just won a lottery just now, right now. You wouldn't quit?
Now that I say, yeah, that'll probably make me stop working. Now if I did win the lottery, that'll probably most definitely make me stop working. So.
But I'm sure you'll have a plan to do something with that money, right?
Most definitely. I will most definitely give back, especially to people who was there for me and gave me and helped me. Most definitely make sure they're good. My church family, my family. Just help a lot of people. Help a lot of people that has really helped me.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they say it takes a village, and they say, you know, it takes a team of people to help you succeed. So you definitely have that team. That's great. It's break time, y'all. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on Black Man Working.
Oh, there she is. She's such a loser.
I know.
What a geek. Get lost.
Words hurt. Don't be a part of it.
You! Oh! Your fault. You! My fault? Your fault. Your fault.
You're right.
What?
It's my fault.
What do you mean your fault?
Just the two of us. You're right, it's my fault.
We can make it.
Maybe both of us?
Maybe just you.
TTEN.
Welcome back. Man, if you're just tuning in, you have missed an incredible show. My guest today, Antonio Pickens, he works for Force Success Realty. He's a property manager. He's a black man working with a lot of support from family and friends. So, Antonio, I'm done with all the super professional questions, okay?
Great.
I want to know more about you. Tell me about your hobbies.
Well, my hobbies. One thing, I love playing basketball. I grew up playing football, but basketball is my number one thing I love to do. As far as working out, love going to the gym. Got to stay healthy, you know what I mean? So, other things, watching TV. My favorite show is Power.
Okay.
And let me see, what's some other hobbies? I don't too much do a lot. Because I work so much. But if I can ever just step away and just get a chance to do those things, I'm good.
Do you have any final words or thoughts or shout outs? Because we're at the end.
I want to shout out to my managers, Miss Cassandra Bell Warren, Miss Deborah. I appreciate you for everything that you do for me. To all my family. If you are out there and you are looking for somewhere to stay and you need a rental home, you can always contact Force Success Realty at 901-683-8229. We're located at 5501 Winchester, suite number 6. You can ask for Antonio Pickens, or you can just come into the office and you'll get great service.
All right, that's great. Well, that's our time, everyone. Again, I'm Leanna Davis with Black Man Working. If you would like to be a guest, or if you know someone that'll be a great guest, you can contact me by email at info@ttenetwork.com. Once again, email me at info@ttenetwork.com. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.